Hey bro, welcome back. Today's question is from Michael, and he's asked, do you need a coach or a mentor to get the results that you want in your dating life? So this is obviously a great question, and it's something that I had absolutely no clue of about 5 years ago when I took a boot camp with my coach, who eventually became my mentor. And I'm gonna tell you about my story, and you can judge for yourself if you need a mentor, or if a mentor is complete BS. So what happened is, at the time, my friends in Wings, well, mostly my Wings, two of my Wings that I was really good friends with, and we would go out and obviously meet girls and go to bars, go to streets, the malls, coffee shops, everything. We would go out and do a lot of approaching, and obviously I respected their opinion. And they used to tell me, no, you don't need to get a coach, you can do it yourself. That was their opinion. Where do you think they are right now, right? I just want to ask you this, and just keep that in your mind. We can get back to that. So they told me, yeah, I don't think you're going to get any benefit out of it. You can do it yourself, and you can get good results without a coach. So at this point, I was about 2 years into my journey, and I did get some results, but they were extremely inconsistent. I was so frustrated because I didn't know exactly what my mistakes were. I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I just didn't understand what I need to do to get the results that I want to. So even though my wing said, don't get coaching, I decided to do it because I thought, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Worst come is my money goes to waste, and at least I've tried something, and I know it doesn't work. So anyway, I contacted two coaches, and I decided to go with one because I had a phone call with him, and he just seemed right for me and my situation. I took a boot camp, even though I was in a graduate job, didn't have a lot of money. Living in London is crazy expensive, and I was struggling to make ends meet. But I thought, I've got to do this. I have to get on this boot camp. And because this guy I was coaching, he was traveling. He was coaching me, was traveling a lot. So he would be around the world. He was only in London for about 3 months or so. So I thought, it's either now or never. I went on the boot camp, had incredible time, had the best time of my life. I remember on the first day of the boot camp, I had this moment where I thought to myself, why didn't I do this earlier? I've been waiting 2 years, and I could have got the results that I wanted to get, probably 10 times less work than I actually put in. But I was grateful that I did actually find a coach that could change my dating life and get me to that level of success that I wanted to. And that was just a few hours within the boot camp. And what I noticed is my mentor, my coach, could tell me within just like 2 hours something that would have taken me years to learn, because he had gone through the journey already. So when he saw me approach, and he would be listening in with a Bluetooth mic, like one of these DSLR ones. It doesn't record, but you can listen in live. He was listening in, and he was like, yeah, that's it. That was your mistake. You said this word, and you should have said that word instead. You went completely down the wrong line. You started, talking about boring topics. Your energy wasn't. I remember this. He used to tell me this a lot. He was like, "Oh, your energy in the beginning wasn't good. Your voice projection wasn't good." And I just wouldn't have been able to tell that myself. It didn't matter if I was doing it for 10 years, 20 years, or whatever. I just wouldn't have been able to tell that, because when we are in an interaction, you can't talk at the same time and analyze yourself. It's impossible, right? And that's why a coach is really good, is because they can analyze you while you're in the moment and you're talking. So anyway, after that, after about a month of the boot camp, I met this beautiful catwalk model, and I applied everything I learned in the boot camp, and we started dating for a few months, and it was just incredible. It was worth every penny I paid for the boot camp. Actually, from that day on, I've had mentors in all parts of my life. in business, in charisma, working on my voice, sales, fitness, and I carried on being mentored by that person for the next 3 years. So for a couple of months, about a year after, I paid for the coaching, and then I started working with him, and it was like a free internship. I was just his assistant, started working with him, and eventually he asked me to help out as a coach, and I started coaching part-time, and then I became a full-time coach. My coach's name is Yad. He's still coaching actually. And if you're interested in getting coaching by him or by myself, we also do boot camps together. You can send me an email, nav@authenticattraction.co. You see it in the description below. Yeah, we can get on a call. I provide a free 1-hour taster session, free coaching session in central London, or anywhere around the world. I do online coaching. Every now and then I'm in Europe and in America as well. So yeah, it'll be great to speak to you and to actually set you a goal with a plan, so that you can see what's actually possible for you. That's everything for today, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Nav.